Welcome to the channel 360 Degrees of Vietnam. Today, we'll be wrapping up our journey exploring the vibrant coastal city of Vung Tau, one of the liveliest and most bustling seaside cities in southeastern Vietnam. This is episode 7, the final installment in our Vung Tau Coastal City series. If you're a first-time viewer to my channel, you might have missed some of the stories I've shared in the previous 6 episodes. But don't worry, don't feel like you have to leave. You can still enjoy this final episode, and afterward, I'll guide you to a playlist with all the episodes at the end screen. Let's dive in and enjoy this last chapter together. Today, I'm taking you to a place called Núi Lớn, or Big Mountain, where you'll find a towering statue of the Virgin Mary. She has been quietly standing here for decades, patiently waiting for us to come to her. This spot is one of the main attractions in Vung Tau, with a history that stretches back many years. Despite its significance and location in a popular tourist area, the site is surprisingly peaceful, with few visitors. It's a place of tranquility. No crowds, no noise, just fresh, cool air and a sense of calm. Whenever I visit Vung Tau, this is where I come to relax and recharge. Let me share a bit of history about Núi Lớn, which is also widely known as Bai Dau. This mountain has an interesting feature. It's home to thousands of monkeys. In the late afternoons, they descend the mountain in search of food, sometimes spilling onto the roads or even sneaking into nearby houses to scavenge. It's both fascinating and a little chaotic to see how these creatures coexist with the local community. I hope you'll enjoy this serene and unique experience as much as I do. Now, let me share with you some fascinating details about Bai Dau, a place rich in history and significance. Back in 1926, on the slopes of Núi Lớn, Big Mountain, there was a flat area of about 10 hectares called Vung Mai. This land was registered with the local authorities on April 9th by Mr. Le Hu Luong, a Catholic parishioner from Vung Tau. Just a few days later, on April 14th, Mr. Luong sold the property to Mr. and Mrs. Nguyen Hong An, also known as Vean, who were French nationals. That same year, the couple built a small stone chapel next to a Kim Teen, an old well, with the intention of being buried there someday. However, they later moved to Baria and passed away there. On December 1st, 1927, Mr. and Mrs. Vean donated the chapel and the land to the Paris Foreign Mission Society. At the time, Vung Mai was a dense forest with very few visitors. The missionaries cleared the forest and planted mulberry trees to raise silkworms, creating jobs for local parishioners. This effort gave the area its new name, Bai Dau, which means Mulberry Beach. In October 1962, during the opening of the Second Vatican Council, Father Paul Nguyen Minh Tri, the parish priest of Vung Tau, initiated the construction of a 7-meter-tall statue of Our Lady of Grace on the mountainside at Bai Dau. The statue was completed in 1963 and was blessed and inaugurated by Bishop Paul Nguyen Van Binh of Saigon. On October 4, 1965, the Xuan Loc Diocese was established, and Bishop Joseph Le Van An officially declared Bai Dau as the Marian center of the diocese. Successive bishops have continued to enhance Bai Dau, transforming it into a popular pilgrimage site for honoring the Virgin Mary. The Bai Dau Shrine, established by Bishop Joseph Le Van An on May 15, 1969, is located on the slopes of Núi Lớn, about 28 meters above sea level. The shrine underwent reconstruction in 1994 and now has a unique design resembling a sailboat catching the wind. It measures 49 meters in length and 38 meters in width, with a bell tower that stands 27.5 meters tall. In 1992, the iconic white statue of Our Lady of Bai Dau was built. Standing 25 meters tall and weighing nearly 500 tons, it is placed on the slopes of Núi Lớn at an elevation of 60 meters above sea level. Facing the sea, the statue depicts the Virgin Mary holding baby Jesus in her arms, offering a serene and majestic sight that continues to draw pilgrims and visitors from near and far. Bai Dau in Vung Tau, a secluded retreat that captures hearts and leaves lasting memories. Bai Dau feels like a cradle, gently soothing the souls of those seeking peace far removed from the bustling chaos of urban life. While its beauty remains untouched and raw, the emotions it stirs within you are anything but simple. According to the locals, Bai Dau was originally called Vung Mei, a name inspired by its natural surroundings, which were often enveloped in a misty forest haze. This beach is uniquely sheltered from the wind, and you'll notice large rocky outcrops extending into the sea at both ends of the shore, adding a touch of rugged charm to the landscape. What truly sets Bai Dau apart is its untouched natural beauty. It remains relatively unknown and undeveloped, making it a rare gem among Vung Tau's beaches. This lack of commercial exploitation has allowed Bai Dau to maintain a pristine and unspoiled character, something you won't easily find at other beaches in the area. It's a place where nature takes center stage, offering serenity and a sense of wonder to those lucky enough to discover it. The climate in Vung Tau isn't much different from that of Saigon, with two distinct seasons, the dry season and the rainy season. Thanks to its mild and pleasant weather, Vung Tau, and especially Bai Dau, has left a deep impression on the hearts of countless visitors. The climate here is never too hot or too cold, and the air remains fresh and cool almost all year round. This makes it a perfect destination for a seaside getaway at any time of the year. If you're planning to take a dip in the refreshing waters of Bai Dau, the best time to visit is during the dry season, which runs from May to October. During this period, the seawater is typically clear and clean, with calm waves and minimal undercurrents, perfect conditions for enjoying the beach to the fullest. For those dreaming of witnessing the romantic beauty of a sunset over Bai Dau's unspoiled shores, 4 p.m. is the ideal time to make it happen. By then, the sun's harsh rays have softened, and the golden hues of the setting sun begin to spread across the sky. The scene transforms into a poetic, romantic masterpiece that has captivated countless hearts. All you need is your phone or camera, and with just a few poses, you'll capture breathtaking photos worthy of 1 million likes. It's an experience that blends natural beauty and serenity in a way that's simply unforgettable. Almost every tourist destination has spots steeped in history and sacred beauty for us to explore. Bai Dau in Vung Tau is no exception. Here you can visit the Shrine of Our Lady, an iconic structure with classic religious architecture. You'll be awed by the impressive complex featuring the grand statue of the Virgin Mary, which stands 32 meters tall, rising majestically amidst the vast greenery of the mountains. Are you someone who enjoys physical activity and conquering heights? If so, this place is sure to ignite your adventurous spirit with its challenges. You can take on the hike up Big Mountain, following a path marked by 14 stations of the Cross of Jesus. Though the journey is demanding and requires effort, it's also incredibly rewarding. Once you reach the summit, every bit of fatigue will vanish as you take in the breathtaking panoramic views from above, an experience that's truly unforgettable. That said, I have to apologize to you in this episode. This morning, I already climbed Small Mountain, tackling over 800 steps, and I'm quite exhausted. On top of that, time isn't on my side. There's only about 30 minutes left before the site's closing time, so I won't be able to conquer the summit of Big Mountain today. But don't worry, there's still plenty to discover, and I'll make sure to share it all with you in the future. This is such a big surprise for me. A small hot air balloon festival hosted by a group of young enthusiasts who are passionate about this unique activity. Honestly, I didn't know anything about this event beforehand. After leaving Bai Dau mountain, I was planning to head home, but I got caught in traffic. It took me quite a few minutes to realize that so many people had parked their vehicles along the road to come and see the hot air balloons. And well, I figured I should join in and capture some videos for you to enjoy. Oh, and don't forget, this is a 360-degree video, which means you can freely adjust the viewing angle as you watch. Use your fingers to move the perspective and explore the scene from every direction. If you're unsure how to navigate a 360-degree video, check out the instructions in the video description. I hope you'll have fun experiencing this event as much as I did. This is a small-scale hot air balloon performance, and the balloons are quite small, so they're not able to lift people into the air. Although the weather today is beautiful, it seems that there's a lot more wind than usual, which has made it quite challenging for the young people controlling the balloons. The wind keeps knocking the balloons down, pushing them toward the crowd below. A few of the young participants have even had to pack up their balloons because they're unable to continue the performance. I'm not sure there's much more I can say about this event. I might have to say goodbye to you all a bit earlier than usual as the video comes to an end. Don't forget to keep adjusting your view in this 360-degree video. And if you found this video interesting, please give it a like, share your thoughts with me in the comments section, and subscribe to support my channel. Coming up, I'll be attending a much larger hot air balloon festival where I'll actually get to experience flying in a hot air balloon. I'll be recording it all for you, so don't miss out on that video. In some of my upcoming videos, I'll also be sharing footage of a traditional Vietnamese Lunar New Year flower market. Here in Vietnam, we call it Tết Cổ Truyền, or simply Tate. After that, I'll take you on a beach trip to explore a very remote, pristine island far from the mainland. Even though I can't swim, I'm determined to try snorkeling so I can show you the vibrant coral reefs. Let's see if I can pull it off. And following that beach adventure, I'll bring you along to the large-scale hot air balloon festival I mentioned earlier. Goodbye for now, and I can't wait to see you in my next exploration.